Hello friend, welcome to our July wellness box unboxing. Every month we unbox our essential rewards order for you, and by we I mean me, right here on the channel, both my own order and my husband's order. We do 2 every single month. The best part of essential rewards with Young Living is that you get to customize your wellness box, oh my goodness, every single month. And so we change up a little bit of what's in it to help us get all of our body care and makeup and supplements and essential oils and wellness tools to our home. So let's dive in. Before I forget, I actually have one item that we ordered that is being shipped separately, and so I'm going to share that one first, only because if I get going, I'm going to forget at the end. So pretend like I am holding right here a 5-pound bag-ish, somewhere in here, of einkorn berries. We love to grind einkorn, and I like to even make just whole einkorn berries, almost like steel cut oats. It makes a great morning hot cereal. Don't do that so much in the summer, but in the fall and winter time. And right now I've been grinding it to make a lot of sourdough and sourdough pizza and all sorts of things. So next up, while we're on kind of the food supplement kick, we have our monthly Ninja Red. This time I ordered actually an essential rewards pack, which is hands down the cheapest per ounce way to get your hands on Ninja. It comes with 4 bottles this size. Make sure you watch one of our others. I need to do a video on Ninja Red. I'll do a video soon to give you all the supplements all the supplement facts so that I can just point you there instead of trying to explain it every time. But this right here is the Ninja Wolfberry Puree in with some really awesome, powerful juices. This is your nutrient powerhouse, full body nutrient infusion, great cellular health, natural, gentle detox support, great for eyesight and all sorts of things. So I drink Ninja every day. Chris has started taking it daily as well. So we have 4 bottles of this. I do about 2 ounces a day currently. And then we get 30 packets. So if you have a Young Living starter kit, you may have discovered that 2 of these packets are in your kit, and you might be like, what on earth are they? Deliciousness and powerhouse nutrition in your little packet. So I love to take these in my backpack when we go hiking. So I have them if we need them, especially if I find myself struggling with the altitude at all. If we're hiking up in the mountains, I'll just pop one of these. Or if it is extra hot out and I'm sweating a whole lot more, or just feel like my energy is tanking, I will open up my Ninja that I keep there. I've also started keeping these. It's not as big of a deal right now during the season that we're in, where we're home a lot more because we're not out. Things aren't open, So normally though, I've started keeping a couple of these packets in my purse. It's wonderful to help with blood sugar stabilization. And so if I find myself really, really hungry, I get hangry. Does anybody else get hangry? Like really hangry? So if we're waiting at a restaurant or I'm out and about and don't have a chance to get a snack, this is don't lose it on the people that are with me, especially those that I love dearly, like my husband. Saving grace. Multigrains. I cheated with some of them and have already opened these because as soon as this order got here yesterday, I dove into my multigrains. I've been taking Master Formula as my multivitamin every month. It's currently out of stock, and I had not yet gotten a back stock of my own built up extras on hand, and so Multigrains is what I go to next. If I can't get my hands on Master Formula, I do Multigrains. Ideally, in my ideal world of all of the supplements that I want on a daily basis, I would actually take this along with my Master Formula. But what I've also recommended is if you want to get on Master Formula and it seems like the price is a barrier for you or anything like that, if you get Master Formula and Multigrains and alternate, do these on one day, your Master Formula on another, and go every other day, that's going to give you a lot of the benefits. And I may actually even start adding Multigrains in every other day. So So I don't use the full, it says 3 capsules twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. Afternoon, sorry. I usually just pop 3 in the afternoon, but they contain bee pollen and barley grass juice, spirulina, choline. I never know how to say this root. I think it's eleuthero, alfalfa, kelp. Multigrains oil blend has rosemary oil, lemongrass, melissa, and then amino acid complex of L-arginine, L-cysteine, and L-tyrosine. So this is really helpful. How do I say this compliantly? This is really great for healthy blood. It's really great to help remove some things, to help the body move things like metals and things like that out and through your body. So love multigrains. And then Sulfurzyme, I was thinking ahead this month. Sometimes I'm good and get ahead of the game. I'm not yet out of my Sulfurzyme, but I put this in my red drink along with Things You're Red and some Lime Vitality essential oil every day. This is an MSM supplement. It's one of the only supplements Young Living carries that actually does not have essential oil in it. It does have the Ningxia wolfberry. It also has fructooligosaccharides, FOS, which are a prebiotic, and MSM. So MSM, if you do not know the benefits of MSM, I highly encourage you to research them. One of my favorite things is it's the precursor to glutathione in your body, and glutathione is your body's master detoxifier, and so you want to make sure you have plenty of MSM to help support the glutathione production. Thieves household cleaner. This is a concentrate. I think the last time I purchased Thieves household cleaner was around this time last year. So I did have 2 bottles of it, and I still have a little bit left because I did the ER kit last year. I would love to get that very soon, but right now it's just restocking the household cleaner. So this, you just do a capful or 2, depending how awesome. I just put a capful in, 1 to 2 capfuls in a spray bottle and then dilute with water. A little goes a long way. I use this to clean all of our surfaces. I also pour this in an old vase container where I keep my toilet brush and some water, and I use that to do my daily swish and swipe. Shout out to my fellow Fly Lady friends that use the Fly Lady system. So I use a daily swish and swipe using that. I keep a spray bottle of this under our sink in the kitchen, in all the sinks, bathrooms, everything. So it's just super easy and accessible. Honestly, I've yet to meet anything Thieves household cleaner can't tackle. It has taken out red wine stains in our carpet. And when we had my husband's cat, when we first got married, he was very sick, cat, not my husband, and would throw up all the time on the carpet. And this worked better than any of the toxic animal cleaners that I could find. Next up, I'm saving my oils for last. So next up, I have Valor Deodorant. This launched a couple months ago. Valor is a blend I'll talk about just a little bit more soon, but I'm so happy to have Valor going in my armpits, right up against those lymph nodes every single day. So, deodorant, and then you guys, Young Living also launched a couple months ago 2 new mascaras. So the original mascara, Savvy Minerals, that we had is actually, I like the mascara itself. I didn't care for the brush very much, so it made application just a little funky. I'm actually wearing very little makeup today, but I did put the lengthening mascara on for the first time so I could try it before talking about it on this video. And I like the brush a lot more than the other brush, and it does give you really great lengthening. You could go back and do another coat, make them as long as you want. It's buildable, and then also there is a thickening mascara as well. So there's a lengthening and a thickening. You can layer them on top of each other. I just grabbed the lengthening one for this month. And then also on that same line, what just launched last month were our liquid foundations. And because I did not order all the different colors. I ordered the face match tool to help me decide which foundation shade I need to order, and then to help any of my friends and family that are wanting to get some, and members, that they can use this if they're local to me as well, and we can help pick out the proper foundation for them. I'm really excited to try this liquid foundations. And this month I actually ordered more oils than what I have been ordering on a typical month, because I was running low on these, and all 4 of these are in those premium starter kit. I just realized that. That's so fun. Okay. Because we see it all the time, and some people may or may not believe us, that the oils that are in the starter kit really are the most common oils and have the most uses. And those of us that have been oiling for years still rely on oils in the premium starter kit every single day. This one is frankincense. Some of you know my love affair with frankincense. I could diffuse this all day, every day. I love to apply this to my temples on any day I feel real kind of squirrely and like all over the place and having trouble focusing my brain. I like to use frankincense, topically put a drop on my tongue, and then press it to the roof of my mouth to help with clarity. I usually do that every morning when I put 2 drops of frankincense and a drop of patchouli on my skin as well. Next up, peppermint. Super cooling, which is great in the summer months. You can apply a drop to the back of your neck if you need to. While like out hiking, I like to add peppermint vitality, which is the same oil, different label, labeled for internal use, same oil inside both bottles though. And vitality, I like to add a drop in water before going on a hike at altitude. It helps me to be able to breathe really nice and deeply. You could also put it on your chest if you wanted to for the same reason. It is very soothing to achy muscles. It is wonderful for digestion. It helps to support a healthy inflammation cascade. Lavender is next up, and lavender, all things calming. I keep some in my kitchen for those times we touch hot pans and shouldn't, or use it when we've been out in the sun too long. Very soothing to the skin, calming to the skin. It's very soothing to the emotions. We keep one in our bedroom as well for our diffuser at night. Normally, whatever oils, I do a variety of combinations at night because I like to mix it up, but lavender is always in there as the base. So I do lavender, cedarwood, and clove, lavender and myrrh. If we want to have really vivid dreams, both my husband and I have noticed lavender and myrrh knocks us like both out, and we dream very vividly when we diffuse those two. Lavender and stress away, so many great combinations. Straight lavender, all great. And then my last oil that we purchased this month is Stress Away. It's all in the name. Nicknamed Vacation in the Bottle. It has some vanilla in here too, so it like has a little sweetness to it and aroma. When we lived in Atlanta, I would keep this in the car with me at all times because Atlanta traffic. Denver, not so much. I haven't needed it as much for just out and about. However, I guess if you were needing to wear a mask for a long period of time, I'm not a big fan of masks. This is not a pro-mask, anti-mask statement, but if that stressed you out, if you needed to wear one for work and it stressed you out, maybe try adding a drop of Stress Away and see how that might help. Love to diffuse this one. I just love diffusing Stress Away and applying it to my chest if I feel any tightness in my chest or anything from emotions. It's also a great one to pop a roller top on and just roll. What's free this month? At the 100 PV level, you will notice several of these. We got 2 oils. We did not get 2 free with one order. We got 1 with one order and 1 with the other. So we have 2 bottles of Envision. Envision is great to diffuse during brainstorming times. It's really great. I like to take a bath in this sometimes, add it to my Epsom salts. If you're planning for the future, if you're trying to vision cast, anything like that, Envision is a beautiful blend to diffuse during that time. It has, I guess I should tell you what's in it. It contains a black spruce, geranium, orange, lavender, sage, and rose. And then another blend that I like to diffuse during brainstorming times or during decision-making times is Common Sense, and that's right here. This is actually my first time. I'm excited. I used it the other day for that reason, and I really liked it. I've never had that sounds funny. I've never had Common Sense before. I've never had the oil blend Common Sense before. And now we have 2 bottles, which is exciting. This contains, whoops, maybe if I can get the peel up, frankincense, ylang ylang, ocotea, goldenrod, rue, dorado azul, and lime. So it's a really unique aroma to it. It's kind of grounding but spicy, but got a little citrus uplift. Like, it's really unique, but I like it a lot. And then we have 2 bottles of Genius, and this might be one of my favorite oils to use when I need to do a lot of tasks and my brain does not want to focus. And I like to diffuse it together with frankincense. I also like to apply this one to my temples and to the center of my forehead and to my brainstem back here. I find that to be super helpful, and I take several deep breaths when I do that as well. This is a Kid Sense oil, which just means that this one's actually pre-diluted a little bit. So if you wanted to apply this to your children before or during homeschool, it's already, you could just pop a roller topper on here as long as they're over the age of 2. Otherwise, you might want to dilute it a little bit more. This one contains oils like, I'm saying like because some of these have their scientific names and I don't have all those memorized. Oils like sacred frankincense and cedarwood, melissa, northern lights, black spruce, vetiver, bergamot, pine, I think that's sandalwood, coriander, black spruce, hyssop, rose. So it's beautiful. I don't know. I just think it's beautiful. I could smell this one a whole lot, frequently, all day, every day. If you're homeschooling, this would be great to use during that or during homework time. Anytime you need to kind of ground, the vetiver in there is going to be helpful for grounding and calming, and then of course focus as well. The last 2, we have a bottle of Egyptian gold. Egyptian gold contains a lot of the oils that were used in ancient Egypt. So the oils in here are, whoops, oh, on the outside and not on the inside of this bottle. Frankincense, balsam, Canada, lavender, myrrh, hyssop, northern lights, black spruce, cedarwood, vetiver, rose, and cinnamon bark. So this one's a little bit spicier. It is wonderful to apply or diffuse just during this season. I would say I would normally use it in like October, November, December, January. I do make nose swipes using Egyptian gold and Exodus 2, a few drops of each, and diluted very well in rose ointment. And then you can use a Q-tip to swab the inside of your nose to help as you're breathing air that you might not want to breathe. So I like to use that before we fly on an airplane, or I used it, I actually made it for the first time earlier this year. So I sent my husband with that at the end of February when he had a conference right at the beginning of all of this 2020 stuff. So it's really great to have on hand for those times. Also, you could rub it on the bottoms of feet or put it in a roller bottle diluted and make a roller on the spine. So I just keep going like this. This is me rolling on a spine. And last but certainly not least, one of my top 10 oils, if I had to pick one, is Valor, and this was free. A 15 milliliter. I've never had a 15 milliliter bottle of Valor before, so it's crazy exciting. Normally it comes in a 5 milliliter. This is a blend of black spruce, camphor, blue tansy, frankincense, and geranium. It's wonderful for balancing body alignment and energy, and for aligning and energizing, or aligning and balancing, that's what I should say. And so it is great also for emotional balancing. I like to use it before speaking in public. I like to use it when I was teaching dance full time. I use this as my courage oil, and I would bring it backstage. I would wear it myself at recital, and then I would bring it backstage. And if any of my dancers started getting overwhelmed, I would have them smell this. And then I also like to apply it to my spine for reasons that I can't fully say on here, but my spine has been curved since I was in 6th grade, and it is very, very happy when I use Valor on it regularly. It's a great oil to use to start the day as well. Put it on your wrist and hold your wrists together, breathe deeply in, and yeah. So that is our July Essential Rewards order. I hope you guys learned something. Did you get an Essential Rewards order this month? If so, tell me your favorite thing that you got or what you're most excited about. Did you get something new in your order that you're excited to try? I'd love to hear in the comments. And if you are not yet a Young Living member and you're thinking to yourself, this sounds good, maybe I should have some of this in my life, be sure to reach out to your Young Living friend and tell them, I want my kit, help get me started. If you do not have a Young Living friend, or if your Young Living friend is me, I would be happy to help you. You can go ahead and grab your kit through a link in the description below, or send any questions that you have my way via any of my social channels, and I'd be happy to chat with you, because Essential Rewards is so great. You get the oils that your family needs, the products your family needs, customized every single month based on your needs, nobody else's. So have a fabulous rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers, friends.